I will collect my receipts, copyright right infringement. I will collect my money.
Of all things to take mentor the young ones with the upcoming. Now this kind of dressing.
It's not good.
You know, say they're not kukuma get better mouth. Gen Z. Oh yeah,
no. Show me full life. Show me full life. May they see me. Waiting bad. See this component. If I be artist, I do like this now. If they cut this clip now, they will think I don't release tape where Sweet Pass are unavailable by Davido. Or make us start to sing. He good now. He good. When I welcome inside show, inside today we do like this. Your beats no go cut to na pray and pray. Your beats no go cut. The thing where you use where they work for you, it go work, yeah. Now so that kind of stuff we do. Just say you get something. Make I take the inspiration behind this dressing.
Yes, very important, please.
You get cloth for house. Cloth for house. We just the one that say, why I can't buy this thing. I don't buy bead now. No see where to wear and go. Now I say today for television for good. May not lost that. I go wear bead, don't get bead for us. Don't see and where to go. I went wear for television. At least now in cost it don't go down. Don't use them. Don't be say just do like that since.
Wahala. Now the one where me say making use welcome now today. Me the one now since I say as a dance bar as we start show. Hey, una don hear tori. Una don hear say that thing where they want do to comot the first subsidy. Be like say they don't pen that. Hey, now wetin they make me the dance because I know say I dey follow Femi dey quarrel on top this matter of. They don't talk say they go comot and they go comot am. Plus incoming don't talk say him myself no one time. Say everything go. But as I dey talk am, they shout am with my full chest. Inside the corner of my mind, I dey think of how I go take buy fuel with this incoming administration of 800, 500, even 400 naira. Not even one buy for 400 naira. So yes. When I don't hear that gist talk, we don't carry and come for inside cook of the matter today. Yes. When I hear my name, so me I let you know, and of course, Oga Femidi Amele day here. Coco of the matter, don't full ground. Make sure you know they watch us for inside all the different social media there. Our YouTube people we greet you, our Facebook people we greet you, Twitter we greet you now too, and then inside there everywhere WhatsApp people we get better twale to now. As we don't follow us sit down for inside show today. No worry, Tori full ground. Now one here. Oh yeah, now make we enter inside with the political worker where they come straight away.
Federal government don't do. In fact, make I no start this. Until so me the story go sweet pass for your mouth. Make you start them. You start them. I follow you because you get ginger.
Because I don't kukuma don dey dance on top the matter. So now hear am. They say Ogbonge government. They sit down reason this matter. Say come, it be like say that June where we talk say we want commodity this first subsidy. One or two things go happen. Maybe like say no go make am work. So make we just put them on hold first. Yes. So now Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Auntie Ahmed come they talk this one with one kind style like that. Today will be Thursday. Immediately after they finish the National Economic Council meeting, where our Vice President Ogayemi Oshibanjo be chair. Yes, so she said this INEC we join with the state governor and other people them they can't think the thing can't decide say go wise to commot that subsidy based on say new administration go just they enter that time and then myself they go they try to settle down. She also talks say this first subsidy matter they don't they discuss them to find different ways to get other Nigerians to come out inside the matter. So the likes of Labour Congress, NLC, and other people plus the Petroleum Marketers Association, among others, they say that they reason with them onto this matter. So based on say all this discussion, they go on now. They say I beg you, make we just all these things small, all and small. I know say when I go to ask the question, say, oh yeah, the $800 million World Bank loan will not come out as part of subsidy palliative measure. Don't worry, when we reach that time, we go touch light this story more. When I don't hear them so, oh yeah now.
President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't reject proposal. All the names where they bring say now the whole South. Say now only South go produce a senator, president of Senate. He said no. Me I not even bring that at all. Yes, now true say 3 Southwest senators today, but see more do as you suppose they. This zoning we want to for on top issue of president of Senate and other things say no you says do am because now full Nigeria we want full represent when we want say the third person will go there inside command. This talking be like say come out from inside Wednesday meeting where they do where the APC or Progressive Congress with some National Assembly members so you don't put it for inside the matter onto who go do the work as 10th organ for 10th National Assembly. According to Tori, where they put for outside, make a no ladder. Tinubu for inside our meeting, they talk say anybody will go collect work as number 3 for this office. You don't need to come for any particular zone now. So long as it come from south, whether na south, southwest, southeast, it go make the team balance. So you don't get mind or favor one south different past the other one. He say one way they now say only qualified aspirants now make they show face, whether they be from southeast or south. It go make sure say the team equal share for inside the two they look. They say APC delegates they don't try. They pick presidential candidate from southwest, abi. They pick a vice presidential candidate from north, abi. Say that one self don't do. Man will allow either south or southeast bring president of the Senate. But to say now only south, you know go follow put hand for inside that kind of talk.
For inside our next story, get another person wey don talk say no, I no go follow put mouth inside this thing wey una dey do. And I dey talk about Oga Atiku wey don carry matter come dey quarrel with the statement wey our president-elect Oga Tinubu bin make unto the matter of say violence bin happen for inside some parts of the country for the presidential elections, and he no dey happy with am. Yes, so na wetin he dey talk, and they. During this talk when they talk say you know like as the way things happen for inside there, ain't can they call for healing for inside the country. Now you never talk, drink water, drop cup, finish. Oga Atiku can say, yeah, which kind of talk when they talk like this? Now in media age, now carry the matter put on top of your head. Oga Frank Shaibu, can they accuse the All Progressive Congress, maybe APC, and the flag bearer of the APC for matter of election hypocrisy? That is, they talk with one mouth, inside the other side of their mouth they run another thing. Now plenty quarrel talk. Now they take describe this, they say now lie the statement gather plus hypocrisy. Now the statement gather say for one whole month, traditional leaders plus transport hooligans and politicians in the camp of our president-elect, they threaten non-indigents, and Oga Tinubu not talk anything. Why come up now? Can they talk say he not they happy with the way things waka? Can they call for healing? As a matter of fact, they mention Oga MC Olumo, where many people don't link to the president-elect, say now yes, so he must have a member of a presidential campaign council, and they catch him on video where they threaten Igbo people, but Oga Tinubu not talk anything. They continue with the likes of campaign spokesperson Oga Bayo Onanuga and also Femi Fani-Kayode. They will go on social media. When they draw here, they give people of different ethnic sentiments, especially brothers from the southeast, say make their reason the way they want to do matter, make their reason the matter. They say, oh, this one's where they happen. Oga Tinubu not talk anything on top the matter. Different things they happen. Traditional rulers say when time reach to do election, they bring some kind time limit, deadline, all of that. They slaughter goats, they put them in front of polling units. Oga Tinubu no say talk anything. Say how Ingo come out, can they talk this one now? Quarrel, now Atiku and the aid put for mouth on top this matter. But while they talk this one, he still can't even commend the United States government, say them massive where they condemn the violence and the ethnic matter where they use the recent elections, especially for inside Lagos State. He said that then get true talk for mouth. Say them they do well as they talk down. But Oga Tinubu own, they're not they happy with them because they be like to say you know they show with the actions where he been do, or rather the inactions where he do when they do all the badnesses where they do, we get to lead to this political violence and all of that during elections. So now the talk where they come out from inside the full speech now they write to full speech. As a matter of fact, they say U.S. government suppose don't go further to mention the names of the people where they know say their hand they inside these violences, expose them well, and make it reach even up to visa restrictions and all of that. But at the core where they come from inside the Atiku camp with that, and they say no reconciliation go there until MC Olumo and all the people will work with them to do things like threatening and brutalizing people and all of that. Make sure say they grab them well, make them face the law.
Matter what they see now on top UK Prime Minister, we don't write a letter give to one way they call President-elect Tinubu. Well, according to the letter, Shabik can just talk the story quick. He say, as it did like this, so I will support you for May 29, where now your inauguration. I look forward to better relationship. We go come out for inside this one. And I go remember say UK Prime Minister, he said welcome Tinubu for inside London. He said go welcome for inside London for April 2024 for Second African Investment Summit when time reach that time. Anyway, now the story on top that one, he followed job with other people where they inside part of the world where do so they to congratulate. Me now Malami draw the matter come inside Malami side. Now remember say when they tell now say they say make the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation may do constant before lawmaker may explain how 2.4 billion US dollars waka of money on top oil where they sell where they don't see receipt. They say this sell where they sell. Now illegal sell they sell. They say 48 million barrels of crude oil export from 2014 to date. Where the money, where you put them? Now, so the question started coming from inside when Abubakar Malami, Attorney General of the Federation, stood up before House of Reps ad hoc committee on top investigate on top the matter. Chairman of the committee, Mark Gibler, inside last Thursday announced say Malami go come before the committee for April 27. Say they don't see reports. They don't see some kind report say Malami he use hand collect funds from outside country through the one way they call whistleblower policy. But when he collect the money, he no put the money for inside federation account. And say Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, say she's have approved different payments for whistleblower in accordance with the policy. Say something that I middle way no clear. He no clear them. He no clear us. Now the thing when they talk. Well, when they come reason all the matter, Minister of Justice Malami because say wait to make I explain this thing one by one. I don't get accounting for inside office of Attorney General at all. Any money when I find onto where the money work pass. When I check the account where they with Central Bank of Nigeria, Nigeria Federation account today. I know be signatory, I know they sign money, they know they sign money, give me no money follow me, waka go anywhere at all. They say join that one, we say on top the whistleblower policy, when I say where the name of the person where they give the money, and I know say in an do law where do confidentiality to cover say no go they show face on top waiting. On top person name and the rest of the detail. He say, because of that, I don't feel calling. I've no feel telling the detail for outside for here. When the call reach about matter onto where money come from now, it says 650 million US dollars. Now in they don't collect from the former head of state, the one where they call General Sani Abacha. Join them near that kind of money where they collect now. Former Bayelsa State Governor Alamisia and also former Delta Governor James Ibori. They say like this, the money don't gather. It don't they go front from where he did before.
Welcome back to Cocoa of the Matter. Political wakatori now we arrange keep for ground from now. But inside one of those stories, especially the one where we talk about Oga Atiku, the matter is hot past the one where I even read them safe because that quarrel where you quarrel about election violence and all of that. It don't they talk and since they come since immediately after the election. But the most recent one where even talk on top that one get to do with the fact say enough feel say the president-elect they constitutionally allowed to run for presidency. Yes, so now the latest quarrel been happen with Oga Atiku and our president-elect on top that matter be that. Oga Atiku come they talk say the fact say in they able to run for office as for president of Nigeria since 1993 without any controversy, any badness talk where they follow on for back now because in they free from drugs and identity scandal. Unlike the president-elect, took in name put for inside there. When I see the kind of quarrel where they happen with these two organs them. So, the former vice president comments, they say they write time in response to Oga Tinubu and APC, and when they talk about the petition, where they challenge the process and the outcome of the February 25 presidential election. Now, the talk we come, they bring this matter of whether they constitutionally able or not. And as a matter of fact, he can add this matter of dual citizenship join for inside the matter here. Plenty talk where Oga Atiku talk. Of course, we know say the story of drug-related offences follow for one of the things where they write put on top in head. And then based on this one, and they come up on the quarrel this quarrel. So, as a matter of fact, the issue of dual citizenship, make I just talk and sharply, make we enter inside the better discussions with full ground. They say against the law, according to our constitution, they against the law for Oga Tinubu to hold dual citizenship of Nigeria and Guinea ahead, because now with him own mind and they say in one time, now you go acquire the citizenship of Republic of Guinea. So based on that one, if you look constitutional matter, that one too come make and spoil to fit run for presidency. But all this talk they come, bars they happen, both they happen on this side. Many things plus the qualification for inform EC9 where you submit, where you know disclose one or two facts. So now the bars goes where they go on between Oga Atiku and the APC camp be that.
All right, well, this is a part of the things where they look for on top of cook of the matter today. Now, no say these things, it get as they come out, the way they go sometimes, where it goes out, the water say, whether the thing now red, I mean, follow my beat, do work or you follow do work. But think of the way the country they build now, I mean, where is they go now, to explain and make carry go front for where it did like this. Una don't hear on top the issue of subsidy. I believe like say I don't feel myself. I want to talk that subsidy. Government don't talk, say, they not do this Buhari, President Buhari don't talk, say the subsidy thing where we don't they talk come from January reach now. You know they do again, say they don't leave that one now. They don't leave her. Say,
no, on life. No, wait. I never to join body with you. Now only here like this. Now
only here.
The rest of this part never like. Wait first, make I lie.
I hear you.
Remember say when they quarrel that quarrel of say whether incoming administration they aware, outgoing, whether they follow them, they talk one thing. They get one thing where you talk. What had been the reason? Say this outgoing administration we talk say na June when incoming administration don't start work 9 days go come out time. They no go even get hand to take come out in the first place. It be like saying that one of it is where they take reason, because when Madam Minister of Finance they explained the thing, she said where they just look and say they no want give incoming administration that kind of work as they try they settle and they go just give them back. But even the talk where she talk not even follow, because as at that time they don't come out, so they not actually fit give them. It's get as it
be as it get. Okay, men I call us for phone. This subsidy where they don't they talk they go now. Now to come out to come off they are because of subsidy now they say they want to do palliative for 5,000 for the poorest of the poor for Eastern Nigeria. Say they go use social register. Collect a loan of $800 million. Be like I get that. On top that matter, different things. Don't help arrange this one, arrange that one. Say on top this first subsidy. Say first of all, when this government start, they say na scam. Now they don't come on from scam. They pay the money, they go pay the money, they go. When they want to come on now, they say we know they pay again. In fact, we go come out for you. They call member say no beside you. Wait till now they reason onto the thing. True. May we start from here. Una reason say now where they don't leave the thing open for Atiku Bola Ahmed Tinubu made the thing. Whether as president-elect, whether in go keep up. You reason say inside in first 100 days, for example, now in go do come out first subsidy, or you go just say, most still use that June way I won't use before. Or you go just say, I know they. No be wahala. Now you go you start show. No, think am, Abi. Who want come out subsidy from Nigeria hand? When I call us the telephone number, the worker pass for on top of the screen inside this one. Now, good thing, now Buhari do now where say I no do subsidy again, make a leave am, make Tinubu they follow na drag. Or now help you want help am, I been a say and a problem you want draw, put for grant. But no what they take on top WhatsApp. The number there on top of the screen now as now they see am. When I see the WhatsApp, oh yes, this is what they point for down here. Which side you did now? Okay, now this side. This is what they point for down here. That one at the WhatsApp. The second one where they decide. Now the one where they on submit side na telephone number. Use that one. May use and judge where you want call. Put your talk. It be like say we don't escape small, or we don't escape finish. It is.
The one thing where we know we say at least going from what will happen during the campaign season. All the major presidential candidates plus Oga President-elect himself plus Oga Obi plus Oga Atiku, all of them talk say they go come out subsidy. Granted. And if you ask some Nigerians, they go talk say e no get as the way that they do the subsidy, they benefit us. So it go better make them comot the subsidy, right? But at the same time, you go reason and say, it not get anybody when you go here when they comot the subsidy, because one, fuel price go up, inflation go, everything go dey affected. So now, whether Nigerians don't dey in the, that is the Nigerians will support the subsidy removal, whether they don't dey in the right frame of mind to shocking the effects of that thing. And just as people they talk, not be $800 million palliative, now go shocking. Now other things where they go do shocking. So one thing we know be say, incoming president don't talk say go come out, but na question of when. Now what it go take start in administration. Let me hear from this caller whether I go fear pursuing this matter. Better welcome, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, my sister.
Ogaben, we greet you.
The Coco where they say Nigeria now, everything where the government they do, they don't trust them again because as the one goes so, you get as it be, whether they will pay people that kind of money or not, because it get as it be now, because everything now they very hard. And the country where we do so, our leaders know they tell us the truth. So that thing they make everybody they fear, and they know they trust the government again. So now the matter where I want to talk with that.
Ogaben, you think say inside the first 100 days where Oga Tinubu, if you use and start work, say now this kind of thing go use one start work, say okay as the Buhari no come out and make me a come out. You reason saying go on do one like that.
Make I first laugh first because you know get easy. He just they come and in plan he never even tell us where he will start. We just they pray say make God give him strength to do within they correct. You remember say when Baba they come, they say he go pay us 5,000 naira and we never see him. The one way they come, so we don't know where the thing where you go talk, whether you go see do the same thing because the subsidy they say they don't come out before. They come out and small.
Ogaben, your name there inside the register. It be like say your name not there, but the people with their name they
call your name make I check
5,000.
register. Call your name make I check our register.
My name never did there because as I discuss the matter. The thing they funny me no because now our country with this, the more you look, the less you see. So now the matter we did with that.
Thank you so much, Ogaben. Thank you so much. Okay, so interestingly, based on waiting, at least we don't hear as of today. In case if you reach tomorrow now, the matter will change again because not be the first time, Madam Minister of Finance and this administration they talk about the fact say that subsidy removal where they want to make the whole lot first. January last year, the news come out, the trend. Before they can't talk them again, say okay, we go finally come out.
Even December is see trend. March is see trend.
Of say whether we go come out subsidy or
they
not.
they put the recharge card every 3 months.
But here, now the interesting part be this. Even if they don't finally agree, say they don't go come out the subsidy for that June, make incoming administration do their work first. The $800 million where they borrow, finance minister, when they talk about the money, they try to explain how the thing go work. Talk say, this administration, that is with the President Muhammadu Buhari and herself, say all of them meet with member of the incoming administration, as well as the newly established Presidential Transition Council on this palliative matter.
I'll go come back to who they meet because you know see at the time this thing you be like say
now
like
when say our Minister of Finance talk make I data.
No, I'm not data, but who be whom because inside this whom be whom what I talk now. No be 2 days ago now, Asiwaju come back from France and Saudi way come back. We come say you 13-man committee. You go do this. You go do that. The only 2 people where we know we're sure for inside the new administration now president-elect and vice president-elect. So who now don't they follow talk? A president-elect be like say they are side country. Vice president-elect just off man, just keep quiet throughout the time we president-elect no day. The only time we see now when you collect handshake, who come one CEO of one electronic something concrete am. Outside of that one, you don't talk anything throughout the time.
No, but Femi, and you know, we go come back to this area again. But before we come back to this area, make we hear from Ogatunde where they call us from Lagos. Better welcome, sir. We greet you. Good evening.
Ogatunde smart from Owe.
Yeah.
Ekale, sir.
Ekaleo.
Now you the real landlord of Lagos. This place where they stay. Small Lagos, small Ogun.
Welcome, sir. We greet you. Ogatunde, you there? We dey hear you.
Okay. That subsidy that they want to remove. Oh.
Hey, be like say don't press that thing. We go say don't wait.
Don't press
That's to be continued. Hold. Now you put the column. So, in case you see and press on press, Abeg Wazobia, make me understand which subsidy then say they want remove since, okay?
No, not be say they said, you know, Oga Buhari, one of the things we talk during campaign season, we make them very, very clear. Because people like say Oga Tunde, they go that side too. They talk say they go remove subsidy in June. Now the story where they come out today now be say they talk say that subsidy where they won't remove in June, they no go remove them again because they don't want to take and give this new administration work. Say make they take and start work. Now understand them now, but that time say this now. Incoming and outgoing, but the same party. So they suppose the reason matter where now we don't get information. Say the matter of palliate. Finance minister talk say they sit down with members of the incoming administration as well as Nadiera plus the presidential transition council. Now for them to sit down with, I know say the only person where they show where we know now president-elect and vice president-elect. But you not go talk, say, president and vice president-elect. No go get...
Nigerian Governors Forum, they do meeting in everything. Now, from their side, don't say the governors, they don't agree subsidy from time.
Subsidy remover.
Subsidy remover. No, they don't agree. So their own head self don't show for this talk. Hello, can we say, they look now. So, now do Naira own, now leave us. Because you see why they argue with you, where I don't agree say that the same party. Now, same party within. Now, Oga Tinubu, they say, they think say now this road I go follow, I go show them that style. No be same party then they. Now, same party then they where they want to do a but you know, concrete.
Oga Joseph Airports,
you did there.
Oga Joe, and you talk strong thing, no, or you try colors back now. Tell me, it's just we're not going to enter another story like this.
No,
because this subsidy matter, you know, say we're not agreeing.
Wait to hold you for belly pass. No, when we bring guests, we go still they ask these guests onto other things inside this matter. You don't go thank God say yellow. When the yellow finish, when we ask a question, whether I go change color, I don't know. Will they come back? This is not cocoa of the one.
2023 general elections interesting are the use of technology where the Independent National Electoral Commission. Before the election, many Nigerians, especially the youth, get very big hopes say the 2023 general election will be the best ever conducted in the country. Now, because of the Osun governorship experience with Shelley for 2022, where INEC used BVAS technology to conduct the election, the Osun elections show say with the introduction of BVAS machine, so many election mago matter can be settled. This can make Nigerians welcome the new technology where INEC introduced for the 2023 general elections.
We saw that this technology enabled a lot more Nigerians to be able to participate in the process because INEC introduced online registrations, and we saw the impact, how that enabled more people to register or validate their information. Coming to during the elections, which we saw the deployment of VVAX, and by our own deployment using the watching the vote system, 90% of polling units had BVAS deployed to them. At 99% of polling units, BVAS was used for accreditation throughout the entire process. So you see that this technology works, and for BVAS to be used 99% of it tells us a lot, and we saw that in the voter turnout. So contrary to the opinion of their low voter turnout in this election, no, we are beginning to see the true state of our voter register. Because prior to now, in elections, you will see a polling unit with 300 registered voters, and the entire 300 registered voters were going to vote. Because these are our politicians. They know everybody is not going to come out to vote. So they stop the ballot and complete the register. So you will see every polling unit that have 500 registered voters. But now we are beginning to see the true state of our voter register. Now we can now calculate the actual turnout by city. So because at this stage now, you cannot cast your vote if the BVAS did not accredit you, either by fingerprint or by facial recognition. So the technology has helped us eliminate this level of vote manipulation and rigging.
Even as that, not they happy with the way the election result, especially the presidential result, carry come out. Most of them believe, say, the outcome of the election, the technology where INEC introduced for the election, considering the kind of money we then spend to procure those machines.
A lot of Nigerians have expectation as regards to the high-rev, the results viewing portal. But we saw what played out on the day of the election, where the presidential were not being uploaded. And this is where it pains us. At this point, are we going to blame technology or the people managing this technology? Because from our own observation internally at Yaga Africa, what we noticed is that active development were being done on the high rev, which goes against all the standard practice in software development. You are not supposed to. You're supposed to.
My bid, I they tell you, I they rain, I don't get money for gold. Now I wear this one so that I go blend.
Local raining, ancestral raining.
I shine. The shine no shine you. Now the two way matter pass. No matter sister of the Coco de Kose, she dey find my trouble sis. Welcome back inside Coco of the matter. My name is Nafemidi. We don't go drag or gab. So take the rope where they join in generator long so that it must start on top the top where we carry put for inside a front as a better political analyst will be carry today.
Thank you.
Of these things where we it is so me no see like that.
Oh yeah, make we start because the one where they are front now before we shift go that ones now this matter of the stoppage of the planned subsidy removal. Where Ogbonge government don't come up. No, they do again, for now. Not be even for now, sir, because as they not do it now, they don't go do it again. At least it's not there their hand to do again. I will never know what go do with subsidy, but what you reason on to this matter. And I ask you this question specifically because it can't be like say the back and forth, whether make we do one, make we not do one. And not be only for this administration, say this matter of to comot subsidy don't take waiting Nigerians are supposed they carry as the position on this thing. Make as they do like this, which way Nigerians go face based on the way our leaders they talk.
Initially, when we start with, thank you for inviting me. And
thank you, welcome.
Initially when they start say subsidy, they go remove in July, and Nigerians be hope say given to waiting they happen now, it go day hard. Employment rate, inflation rate, the economy is down. So they believe say even though they go move on, even though at the long run it will better us, but now by stages, not be just to commot entirely harsh. Which of course the Minister of Finance when come and talk say the deliberation where they do be say this is not the right time, which don't always be the excuse though. But the question now we will ask say when is the right time? The budgets where they put on top these the budget, the subsidy budgetary for our when they for our budget, will they go back to the National Assembly and act for supplementary budget or what? What's going to happen?
They're not for ask now.
That is one. Secondly, again, the money where World Bank give pushing the effect of subsidy. What you could do? Where the money go enter? Where the money there? So those are the questions. So now people are now, for myself, I'm now beginning to wonder like, what you make because we of the opinion say it's a good idea. That is to say, to commot them. Because the money because now scam indirectly because all the money they'll say that they pay XYZ with they drink the fuel. Where the money they go? Some people just enter some people's pocket, but that one is story for another day. But the thing what we'll just talk say, make they move on small. Spend them, and the reason because say what did happen for Nigeria now? If they come out now, it go scatter everywhere. But the question will come say, is there any hidden agenda? The demand pressure say giving to say we not today popular or more could take this on take, but now just now suffering and smiling and I think is you not really show how and waiting the talk. Not be waiting with the scene. It's not a good thing.
Me, I want to draw you go onto the part of serious. They say if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. But they plan. But the failure can't plan the plan. Join. Now the situation we happen for inside the city. Because they pick dates for, apart from this June where they talk say they won't come on, they look much. They say we'll come on soon. inside this thing, they look March. If like say they touch January too, when January come, now they push and go March. March come, they come say, no worry, as Naira one exchange and the likes of that, no like say everywhere, no judge, they shake, more no to come out immediate again. But when did they think this planning? When you go pick calendar from the time where your second one say na that time you won't do naming ceremony, you know say you don't pass the bus stop. Why they go pick somewhere like June in the first place when I know say no be una go dey power? Because if it be anybody the election, why they go pick somewhere like June? And I know say for in terms of econs, I know say June na middle of year they but if follow plan.
You know, because of course they don't plan and say as it goes down, whoever go take on, you know, it will start from where they stop. But they don't at the old side say, given to the high level of the depth where they, you understand, the high level of unemployment, you know, the inflation rate where they high, as Nigerians they it's not go well, food they high, people not fit, you know. Everybody just they cry left, right, center. So they believe, say they don't want to make the next administration. I think, say next administration making inherit, because of course if they put and say okay, June, they don't know whether the next administration will do.
Okay, make I
good.
From the
now
area,
the question where until some want use ask.
Make I come from the area of this idea of next administration based on say na the same party, and I know say some people maybe tell me say same party no mean say na the same idea we get for mine, but not looking from the point of say na so our things they be for inside Nigeria. Wetin suppose obtain in a normal democracy where people they move from one to the other, because we know say this you know, immediately after election heavy moves on the part of this administration. Contracts where they approve, palliative where they don't collect, $800 million. Stress the part, say our finance minister talk say they sit down with the incoming administration to discuss the palliative matter. Who and who they follow discuss with, I don't know. Even if we not here say they sit down to discuss the removal of subsidy, based on say not be their hand go there, they sit down to discuss the palliative, and they don't collect them. Now when they don't talk, say they know they do them again. Incoming administration where they don't follow discuss with the palliative, where they even talk say now the first batch, this batch, meaning say another batch they come, they don't get approval. Discussing with incoming administration, it not come. They want me like be like say they not to the jail based on say at the hand over to you, but say this incoming administration suppose know everything with this outgoing they do to make sure say their ideas they follow one.
Okay, I will take it from your word. In a normal setting, how it's supposed to be. In a normal setting, government will continue. You continue from where I stop. You know, from the initial agreement where they get, like you talk. Okay, you know what? This is what World Bank gave us to support the subsidy removal we want to, as to, you know, cushion the effect we're going to tell on Nigerians. Okay, they don't collect now. Towards like last minute to go, you can't say, no, we don't suspend them. So what happened to the money? That's number one, which Nigerians need, which we are asking them. Are they going to be money? Or they will carry the money, take subsidize other parts in terms of food? Or what exactly are they going to do? Which, of course, they never provide us with that answer. That's one. Secondly, in terms of them, Jenny, an internal problem.
You agree saying a problem? Yeah, first thing saying Naira start their problem. That time where they change money.
Where they change
problem.
money, yes.
Problem
so apparently from the body language, it just shows communication gap, and they know they communicate well. So, and I'm not going to delve into that because I don't really get waiting they happen, but we more just presume, say, they're not really jail like that. So, but the incoming administration, like you said, you know, I believe that the outgoing, they try to do, say, okay, you know what, Mo could not be like, say, of course, a lot of problems today, Mo could just leave them, whatever they want to do that time, they do them. Even though there are a lot of unseriousness, because as it stands now, Nigerians not going to take them serious again.
So never understand. Make I read some things for you. So, inside this 1 week where we did like this, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he come back. For inside the week where he come back, now subsidy matter he do. Wait, governors forum they do meeting. Now the matter come like say, you know enter. President Muhammadu Buhari, he go Guinea. Be like say na Guinea he go back. Na Guinea. He go. Na Guinea na. He go Guinea. Inside that same treaties what I read now. Now they come pull motor go reverse gear say, we know they go front for this thing. I mention these things because I want to understand. You think say these things it affect the decision where they grant? Because last week when FEC do meeting, they just the ginger front. They give contract, they do this one. This one means say as we they go front from here reach May 29. You think say some of the things where last year.
Of course, yes. They're not to expect them because apparently it looks say the incoming administration, though they try to hint them say come, some decisions may not taken. You know, need to halt on some decisions. So I think they won't leave and say, okay, these people they hand over the baton to, so make them decide if they want to remove the first subsidy. Even though from Peter Obi to Atiku, subsidy remover is a, you understand? Is it, so even though the independent marketing, that's Eichmann, does say is a no-no for them, and Labour say no-no because Nigerians now, you know, this.
When be the right time? Because
in before ask that question, yeah, I can answer your question.
Yeah, there's no right time, to be honest. You know, like we say, I am of the school of now make them move on small, in phases, not just. It's not like saying now so just only the major city.
If now, they come out for the place where they buy, now me say na 10,000 be 1 liter for that side. At least
make them move on small, and the money, you see, it goes back to trust. Because Nigerians before, why Nigerians they really defend say don't move and leave them anyhow maybe they move they go like that because Nigerians don't even trust. Say even the money when I go get from them, when I they use when I say the money when I go channel now. How sure are we that this money will use for that project? Not be some other person will sit down on top of that. That's the problem we will get.
So because some people go argue along the lines of what they talk, but their own that corner talk and say on a normal day, different countries across the world, not only Nigeria, subsidy not start for inside Nigeria. Say now the way we they do our own subsidy, now the government they within their rights, and the people they even find make government they subsidize certain things
for them.
Do you understand? If back to the issue of trust, we say why they never do that one. They never do that one. Now make they won't continue to they do subsidy as they come from inside that one. I just want
even inside the party safe corner stay. As somebody right here say hello Wazobia, my name is Shegun Oyesiji. I have to contribute to. The idea of removing subsidy is a fraud, best known to them. Thank you. Now, so you write in message. But I can't the one that say, as if these bros feel right and like this, inside this time, now President Muhammad talk say na fraud. Meaning say somebody tell and say na like this it be. You can't discover say no be like that it be. Inside this 10 or 9, they say they steal fuel for inside Nigeria. How many years? 19 years.
Still counting.
I say the pipeline. Nobody know where the pipeline pass.
Still not use 19 years. That's still counting.
And still counting. And say they go be that. Say the pipeline, we don't know where it passed, we don't know where it passed. Inside this administration, now they say they burn, not be burn. They burn fuel vessel where they say they discover oil inside. Right. Inside this administration, now they drag Malami for federal lawmaker. Say can't explain, say
$2.4 billion.
In fact, no bring question come that
oil revenue.
No, no. No, okay, why they laugh? No, keep this call. I'm serious now. I don't want to understand. Hello.
It is very funny. Yeah.
Hello, Ogawari. Sorry. Welcome.
Hello.
Good evening, sir. We hear you.
Yes, I want to talk about the subsidy matter with you online.
We hear you, Ogatari.
Okay, yes, I want to talk about because I've been watching our program live.
You took bad schools.
We hear you.
No.
Yes, okay. Yes, about the subsidy matter. I have to make them leave the subsidy because all the one way that they do, they deceive us. So make if they don't say they won't come out, they make them fix the refinery, make it work before they come out. Now my contribution be that.
Thank you, Ogatari. We are. Oh yeah, Femi say make we draw you come this matter of
this probe, right?
Yes, Ogamalami. You know, say the matter get to do with waiting they do with money from sale of 48 million barrels of crude oil export from 2014 to date. Just as I just talk it in we hear the thing settle for you. It's heavy.
It's heavy. What did they do with it? Now me will can't answer for Ogamalami. No. You see, we live in a country where the abnormality don't become normal. sometimes when I talk about time, they hurt me say, does it mean that we know the reason? Yes, if you call Ogamalami come now, he will tell you, say, of course, they use the money in social area in terms of trying to push.
He said the money they central
bank in there. Say money they central bank. But of course, a central bank, which bank talks say they never collect anything from oil?
I know they show today.
No! We shake the table. Because as it does day like this, this whole thing, it don't turn like, say, they take us for fool. And if at all, say, you, like this first subsidy, okay, you won't come out time. And towards the end of this, you say, you don't suspend them. Because, of course, some pressure don't come from outside, say, not look, we'll not come out now, or not put anything, say, you won't come out time. Who will decide whether we will come out time or not come out time. So Nigerians, they look, they wait. You know, even at that, whether with the first subsidy, there's enough Nigerians for some places for Nigeria, they buy for as high as 800, 500 naira. So it's a new thing for some people. And just some, like Lagos, Port Harcourt, and Abuja. Now then you go see, you go buy at the actual pump price, some filling stations, you buy them at very high price. They'll tell you, so now waiting they want to because now based on waiting they buy. Chai, you know.
So we will reach more message for this thing. May not recall also, but we will reach more message.
Inside the message, when they send us from Master, but before I read the message, you know, say, I'll go with the call us in our credit they run. Make I take in call first and then we'll come back to the messages. We welcome you, sir.
Good evening. My name is Francis Nicodemus from
Welcome
Kabuta.
you, sir. Welcome.
Yes, I'm just watching you guys live for television right now.
Thank you.
Yes, what I wanted to comment about the sub-what, right? They said they wanted to come out.
They said they're not the come out again. They won't come out and they're not the come out time again.
Okay, they want to come out it.
They said they know they no live on like that.
They don't suspect.
You know, the issue of Nigeria, whether they want to they come out or not come out, just be like saying at the same thing. For me, my own advice. For me, let us just continue like this.
Go continue like this.
Better. Because if you see that they wanted to come out, at the end of the day, you hear a lot of different stories. So it's better. Let us just go like this. All right. For me, that's my own advice contribution.
That King from Calabar, they support the thing where you talk about Francis. He said, good evening, no, my own concern at this first subsidy matter. I like as the matter day, make we not ready to solve. And talk. So according to waiting Oga King, right, make we still leave them like this. Well, I don't know as the matter will be, because even though the outgoing administration don't talk, say make we leave them, they must come out time. The thing where we never know now when and how.
Before you answer the question of when, because if you go answer how, it will feel hard. But
now.
How do?
Not hard now to put refinery in place. So they say, oh, God, don't go to own.
If he is
done there on ground.
If he is,
you know how much they still need to make.
And they do partnership with the NNPC.
Public-private partnership.
And they do the.
Even though that will not be public again, because NNPC now don't turn NNPC.
Na private, but
private.
In a way, na still.
Yeah, at least you know something about it. Peter from Abuja say fuel subsidy matter itigili, but for example, I just start work to say this economy get as it be, inflation they go up, job no day, that one thing. You think say inside first 100 days, Oga Tinubu if you touch subsidy? Why?
Because the Oga Tinubu will get, they say it will get problem of, you know how much we think service about debt? Over 100%.
96% as at the lifetime.
Over 100%. So meaning that for every 100 naira you make,
they use 100 naira pay for them.
So, and don't forget, things are on the.
And they still go collect money again.
Now, that's to service our debt, just servicing. So you get unemployment rate is on the high side. So removing that one for them, you know, with the priority. Trust me, you know, with the priority at all. And of course, do more damage to the economy because you go to pay like you know people don't understand this idea of subsidy. Like say your own fuel you carry and go outside. They'll fix it for you at the rate of let's say 10 naira or 20 naira.
See, bros, again, what question I will ask? Okay. I understand.
I want to make people understand because people don't they say I made them.
Some say like this. So me know it's this question. Where this question they go? They say maybe President Buhari know the two, say sometimes people they help and talk things where you no talk. We go even talk that matter. Sure, tomorrow group will no say we talk that one and that matter. But question one, Jagaban, make I use Jagaban for a title. He say he know things, he know how things they go. Say president-elect, say he go feed people where they no put hand for subsidy, where they obtain, where they corrupt, where they do corrupt. Say because if you know them, you go feel use start turn you say stop shebe, go feel that one, stop no they do that kind of thing again. Say from there can't reduce the amount where they pay for fuel subsidy. Say that one self and understand. Say no go put their name for paper, but go just like your name dey the contract. How much you they do? How much we dey? Say you go feel corrected. Say maybe President Buhari they don't say no to put eye for that side. That's why they do it. You think say that side go work? Say he no arrest corrupt person.
Just call them. Say I know what you do. Off your mind. Say okay, you know what's in just what adjust yourself. That won't be possible. There's nothing impossible when it comes to our country. It is possible, but of course, it's not an official statement. Now, something where we say that yes, one person talks, say one of the camp, you know them, based on saying they into this, who they who not they do, who get pipe, who not. So but the long-term effect is what we're saying. It not go really savage the problem because the problem is the government will need money. That's the access when they say we'll move this thing.
Say the thing it gets two leg. You come out Nigerians go feel some kind of
not 100%
you leave and government go they pay.
People now they go they enrich.
But now make Femi talk say if they off those people for that.
They're not easy to off like that. That's why I say not the official statement.
But you think you get now Jagaban. That's why I use Jagaban. People when now Jagaban let work for May 29. You think say with
when Buhari won't come, not be say they talk. Say just by your name alone, you go wrong. Nigeria big past that wall.
Right. Thank you so much. Say you don't follow us. Our time don't reach as usual. Time not the ever day enough. But make we sharply take one or two messages. Oga Felix from we talk saying not the way they knew underarm. He say not to surprise them anymore. But to make we shall know waiting them go do with the $800 million where they don't collect for palliative before we I join my voice with that one.
Wazobia now for Nigeria say Zainab Ahmed, I'm going to jump the talk where you talk. I guess put that one.
I want to ask if this government will continue to pay subsidy to the end of their tenure. Very, very important question. Of course, as they know they come out and it means say they go they pay for that one. I thank you for your. And on that note, now we'll close my come up from inside studio today. Again, Oga, thank you.
You try. Your yellow no go.
Your setup no work today.
I know
yes, you are me. Yes, you mommy. Hey, where are you for the breakfast? Hey, for the breakfast. Me bon this one. It's long. Ma pe mi mo, èmi náà ní pé mo. Jo. Mi ò ṣọ̀rẹ́ mọ́.
Ti yé mi. A jẹ́ pé club náà ló ti rí. Ah my god. Ṣé yẹn ló fẹ́ fọmọ mi? Club ó rànù club. A máa retí títí alẹ́. Mo ní ìdí ẹbí báyìí.
Showing on Wazobia TV.
Where could they go? Go where? Look, I came alone. You came alone. Why are you asking me to go with you? Both of us, if you get married now.
By trying to marry me off at this very young age.
No, you're not that young.
At least the axis, the longitude and the magnitude.
Let me cut it short for you. Is it in fact?
Which part? Oh, this one?
Yes, the pant.
This pant is for you.
I'm Boris Lover.
Bo?
Yeah, Boris Lover.
Boris Lover. Showing Thursdays, 7 p.m. on Wazobia TV.
Hello and welcome to the show. Now, better talk. Once you just marry or anything, you know, say now you don't get married, you know, if they wear that kind of thing, and boo I go just they wear. I'm not old.
Now, what to make you see plenty women outside where we say they don't get home training.
Election. Now, what did I talk? Say mistakes they make we admit. Say so.
And for other people, this life is very hard. Don't be the source of another person's problem. Single ladies, when they live in their papa and mama house, share them be wife material. If anything happen, hello daddy.
Even me, I guess I say which kind of problematic family do this?
So don't miss us too much, because before you blink like this, we don't.
Thursday and Friday on top Wazobia TV.
It's good.
What about your child?
What is wrong with you? Again, but in your own case, it's just dead babies.
You're more like sisters. Don't you think I'm the perfect person to marry your husband? Or you want all these girls to come and marry your husband?
Only the what you do.
Showing on Wazobia TV.
For latest yarns and tori from your Sempe programs, where they on top Wazobia TV, waka enter Instagram, www.instagram.com/Wazobia TVNG.
And stake everything. You could make nonsense of your sense, and you could commit any offense, 'cause you're burning with desire. The object of your lust can quench your fire. You're no longer yourself. She's in control. She's got you under her spell, 'cause you fell in the first place. Oh, that's the power of a lust. Oh, that's the power of a love. I love you. Or is love? Please be my love. I need.
Okay, thank you very much for the fan, the generator. At least there is.
Just like that. You're welcome. You are welcome, dear.
It's okay.
Relax more. Oh, you're here. It must be that your stupid, foolish brother-in-law. Do you know that he wanted electricity? But please don't give him up.
What? Please come in.
I saw Ikediba drive into Osita's compound while I was passing through.
Wait. Passing through. Or where you were already inside the house, seated in the house.
Okay. So I followed him into Osita's compound. By the time I entered the compound,
nothing is impossible for me.
Thank you.
So you are now God, Abi?
God is in heaven, but he sent me to her. Don't mind him. He's jealous. I will believe him.
It's okay.
Enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
It's okay.
She's got you under her spell, 'cause you fell in the first.
You see, Assam, I'm not going tonight. Yes, I'm not going home tonight. I want to sleep here with you.
But, Jay, you want to sleep in my house?
Of course. On my way coming here, I noticed some people were following me behind. I'm suspecting that they are armed robbers. No.
Armed robbers?
You don't need to be afraid. Why am I here? I'm here to protect you. But anyway, they are no longer there. As soon as I enter this compound, they disappear. You see the magic your husband can do? So no problem.
It's all right, eh?
Assam.
Just help me put off the television, okay? I have to go and sleep now.
Okay. You see, oh dear, don't be afraid. You see why I want to go into your bedroom and lie in the same bed with you? It's because I want to protect you. I want to make sure no harm will come upon you. You know all these bad boys, they might even pass through the window, through the back door.
And you know what? Let me go in and pray first. And I'll let you in after.
Oh, you have just said it all. Behold, it is said there in the Bible that where 2 or 3 are gathered, behold, I am there. We have to pray inside, pray together. I can even remind you what you have forgotten.
Then you know what, like I said, I have to go in and pray alone. Okay?
All right, Odino. But please, be fast, too.
Yeah, sure. I will.
Fast.
Yeah. All right.
Assam. Hey, today, not today. It's taking longer than expected.
She's in control. She's got you under her spell. 'Cause you fell in the first place. Oh, that's the power of lust.
What kind of sleep is this? I hope this girl is still alive. Because how can somebody hear all this knock? Yet, the person will not answer. God, please. Because I do hear that from sleep. Some people normally pass away. I hope she's alive. Assam! Assam! My lover! Hey! I'm beginning to get scared. Not even snow. Oh.
The first place. Oh, that's the power of lust. Oh, that's the power of love. I love you. For his love, please be my love. I need you. For his love, please be my love. Anything you want, I'll do for you. Anything you want, I'll bring for you.
Since we go away, come again another day. People now want to do. Yes.
For his love, please be my love. I need you. For his love, please be my love.
What kind of sleep is that? I just hope she's alright.
Anything you want, I'll bring for you. Anywhere you want me to go, I'll go. For his love, please be my lover. Look at you now. You have lost everything. Out of control. 'cause she's in control. Yeah. Your loins are burning. When she calls, you come running. You are at her beck and call. She is your all in all.
Day, Kedi. Day. Day. You're still here?
Oh. You have finished the prayer?
Yes.
Can we go inside now, Dad?
Hey, Kedi, where are we going to? It's morning already. You have to start going. Oh. Huh.
But what happened yesterday night? I knocked. No response from you. Why?
You were knocking? I'm so sorry. I didn't hear you knock. You know, I was so engrossed in my prayers. I'm sorry.
So what do we do now? Anyway, there's still time. We can just quickly go inside and, quickly dash out.
Day, go home.
So let's go. It will be quick. As you see me soon, I'm just 2 minutes more.
Day, I said go home.
Wasted the whole day, man. All my sleep, everything is vain. I'm not happy.
As a power of my love, for his love, please be my love.
Hey, this prayer will be empty. I will say to David, church. Chineke! Chineke, look! Where are you coming from? So you slept in my brother's house?
Hey! Oh, it's not that he slept in your brother's house. He slept, just say it properly. He slept with your brother's wife.
Bam!
Look at his eyes now. Does his eyes look like someone who just woke up? He has been doing it with her all the night.
Enrica, will you shut up your mouth?
No, why must you shut up?
Shut up your mouth.
Huh?
You drunks.
Where for draw for this matter? There is no draw in this matter because as you see us now, we are still going for our money prayer. We have not taken even one shot or two. So we are seeing clear. I'm seeing clear. I can see it all over your eye that yes. In short, you know what? This is an abomination. I'm going around the whole village to tell them that you are doing it with my brother's wife.
And who would believe the drunk? Who would believe you? Come, let me tell you for your information. I came here early this morning to check on the generator.
Idiot. 2015, when did you become a politician? That is lie. I can see the whole line rolling around your eyes. I can see it moving.
Get out, idiot, Ifradi.
Why are you even disturbing yourself? Let Bori give her thing to whoever she wants to give. It's not our business.
No. I will not accept that. I will not. I can see me giving family property to outside that. So let me go and warn her.
Hey, come here. Wait, it is your brother's problem. Become your problem. Even if Bori gives you now, you will gladly collect it.
Stop, man.
If you swear with this and you just die for nothing, you just die. Let us go to where we
For his love, please be my love.
Hey, God.
Chioma, what are you still doing here? One. Oh yeah, take one of this broom and go and sweep Osita's wife's compound now. Are you not the one I'm talking to? Or have you suddenly gone deaf?
Papa, you can say whatever you like. Me, I'm not going to sweep any compound.
Why did you say that?
Nothing. I'm going to go and sweep anybody's compound. How would I go and sweep another person's compound? I don't understand though. Wait. I hope you're not having anything to do with that woman.
My friend, shut up there. Shut up there. Now go and sweep that compound.
Papa, I'm not sweeping any compound though. I'm not sweeping any compound.
So you want to disobey your father?
Papa, you remember that woman is a married woman, oh.
What do I have to do? What am I doing with a married woman? Is it not help I'm helping her? Because Oyeko and his wife want to intimidate her.
Hey, helper. Village helper. You're the only helper in this village.
It is now that I know that I have a stupid daughter. Let us see who is going to pay your school fees when the time comes. You want to go to school, Ekwa? Let me see who will pay that your school fees. I'm not off here.
Now.
What is it now? What is it, Nkiru? See, listen. I am not in the mood to talk to anybody this morning.
Anyways, where are you coming from?
Question. I'm coming from night vigil.
Is that why you cannot respond to my greetings? Church vigil or burial vigil?
Both of them.
Why you behaving as if I don't have the right to ask you where you went to? Remember, I am a wife and I am still pregnant.
Hey, Willie. So, all the women in this world that are pregnant, they all belong to me, Abi? So, once any woman is pregnant in this village now, I'm the one responsible. Listen, Nkiru, if you know where your waka come from with this belly, you better go to the person because I'm not the one responsible.
Ikedim, you know we've passed this stage now, when are you coming to pay for my diary now, You know my parents are bugging me. They want to know when you come and the date of our traditional wedding. Please now. Ikem. Sorry, Ndo. Okay, sorry. Ndo now.
Wait now. It's not going to be, not be forced now. You're not going to force. So. Tolo. Do you know her?
So you came here. You still have the guts and the effrontery to come here after the beating we gave you that day. It's not enough, right? You need some more.
Oh. Okay. You and who beat her?
I and Equitos did.
You and Equitos beat her?
Yes, now.
Oh.
She was